Hi there, it's Cherie from Cherie's Craft Girls. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to make this lovely little window box with this beautiful little tassel on it. Now it's a 2-inch box and it's very simple to make, and if you watch my tutorials you know I love these little lace windows. I make them quite a lot. And for this we're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock that measures. One measures for the lid is 7.5 inches by 7.5 inches, and the base is just 1/16 of an inch smaller. So that's 6 and 15/16. No, that's not right, is it? Because it will be 7 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/16 of an inch. So you literally take it to 7.5 inches and minus 1/16 of an inch. And you're also going to need 2 little pieces of cardstock, and these measure 1/16 of an inch shorter than 2.5 inches. So it is literally 2 and 7/16 of an inch. Excuse me. And the reason I've done that is because we want this one to be 1/16 of an inch smaller. You can do it at the 2.5 inches, that's absolutely fine. And I want one for the inside for when we attach the tassel. And you're going to need a tassel, a tiny little bit of ribbon, and I'm using the gold 1/8 of an inch ribbon, which is really pretty. And we're going to use Eastern Beauty, and we're going to use the Eastern Medallions Thinlets, which is absolutely stunning set. You'll absolutely love them. And the tassels are mini tassels assortment, and I'm just going to use a few of these just to decorate at the top of the box. And the colour I'm using is one of the new In Colours Fresh Fig, so I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. So let's get started. And we're going to need our scoring board, and we're going to score at 2.5 inches on all 4 sides. So that's 2.5 inches, 2.5, and 2.5, and the same on the base. And because we've cut it 1/16 of an inch smaller, it should fit really nicely inside the lid of our box. And that's all the scoring we're going to need to do. So we'll make the box up. So taking the foam folder, fold and burnish. And this is Very Vanilla, which is a lovely colour, and we use some fresh fig in the cardstock. And you're just going to cut up score lines, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim it down a little bit and notch. You don't have to, you could just notch it, that's fine. I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. Then the opposite side, cut up the 2 score lines. And as I say, I'm going to just trim it down a little bit and notch. And the same on the edge one. Trim it down a little bit and notch. So remove those, and we will now just using whichever adhesive you like. I'm going to use some fast fuse just for the speed of filming. I do like Tombow and the sticky strip, and just construct a normal box as you would. Nice neat corners. And there's the base of your box, and it just looks nice and neat. And then the lid, we're going to do some die cutting. We're just going to fold and burnish, and again going to come up those score lines. And we do need to cut these quite a way down, those, so that they will go in here. So you do have to cut quite a little bit and then just notch your corners. Okay. So again, on the opposite side, cut it quite to about 1/4 of an inch, and then notch. Don't throw these away, because you could use them to cut out some flowers or something else on another project. So cut down the opposite two score lines, 1/4 of an inch, and notch, like so. Same this side, 1/4 of an inch. And notch. And remove this, so do not throw them away. I'm sure we can use them on a different project. So now we're going to do one you keep solid for your little ones, and then these we are going to use our big shot, and we're going to do a die cut. So choosing whichever circles we want. Whoops, I think we'll have that one and that one. Now what I do to make sure that they stay the same pattern, I'm going to turn them over, make them nice and even, and using a bit of low tack tape, and a bit bigger than that I think, and making sure it's nice and even. I'm then going to put it straight across, and that way I know that it's going to stay there for all four. So we bring in our big shot. And first of all we'll do the lid, so centralise it in your lid. Like so. And pop that through your big shot. And that's just to do the top. And then I'll just do one of the sides, and then you'll understand. See, so that's why I used the other one, because I had the centre hole. But never mind, that's fine. We'll work around that one. And then we just have to remove all the little bits, which just pop out quite easily. where this tacky tape is. Because obviously they're stuck to the tape. Oh, I've got such a sore throat, I do apologise. Sound quite awful, don't I? I'm sorry. So remove your little bits from where your sticky tape is. And they, as you can see, they quite easily just flick out. Right, then I clean this on the plate. And taking my card, I fold one side in, and then again some stuck on there. Place your, you can barely see me, can you? Place your disc in the centre of your side, and I'll only do one for you, one or two. You don't need to watch me do it all four. Pop that through, like so. Yes, I couldn't remember if I wasn't sure whether I'd gone through completely. And you do that on all four sides. So once I've done that, I'll come back to you. And there we are, we've done all four now. So we'll pop the two circles away, like so they don't go missing or anything like that. And we'll bring in the stamp, and we will use, I'm going to use an A block, and I'm going to use this beautiful little mark for each of the corners. And you can have it whichever way you want, but I'm just going to stamp that in the corner of my block, and then clean it with the Stamp and Scrub and some misty. Stamp and Mist, is it called? Stamp and Mist. And I'm also going to use that one, I think. Again in the red, in the fig, and I'm just going to put that one in the centre of the design. And again, clean as I go along so it doesn't go missing. And I know that all my stamps are there. And that's the stamp and the frame it's finished with, and the ink pad. So pop them out of the way. And with the other one it had a hole in the centre, but this one hasn't, so first of all we'll attach it to our box, and I'm going to use some Tombow, so just around the edge of our box, and I'm going to pop that on the centre of the box, the lid, like so, making sure that's all sealed down. And then I'm going to use my piercing tool, because I don't think I could get the punch across to the centre. I'm pretty certain I couldn't. No. So we're going to use a little piece of sponge from my box of blocks. I'm going to use one of the blocks, and I'm going to put it in the centre, And I'm just going to make a hole there and wiggle it round a bit because we need to get some ribbon through there, so we may need to make that a little bit bigger, like so. And then we're going to take our little piece of ribbon and very carefully push it through that hole. Now it's going to be a little bit difficult because it is quite a small hole, so pop your ribbon through if you can. As I say, it's a little bit awkward because the hole is not as big as it would be if it was a punch, so just try and feed it through. I've got my pokey tool stuck. Then pop your tassel on and then pop the other side of the ribbon through the hole. Okay, making sure it's not twisted or anything, and then we're just going to pop that through the hole as well. Try not to tear the card. Come on, we need you to go through like so, and you just grab it. Now you don't have to put the piece of card on, you can just stick it down like that with a little bit of your fast fuse, and you could just leave it like that. That would be fine. I'm just going to trim that ribbon down a little bit more, like that. You could just leave it like that. That would be fine as well. But I'm just going to pop a little piece of card over the top just to make it look a little bit neater. But as I say, you don't have to. It's personal preference. I'm just going to, and I think it will secure the ribbon as well. So we just pop that over the top, and that secures our beautiful tag like so. And that's, now we're just going to pop and make the lid. So we're just going to put some fast fuse around our tags. I've gone over a little bit there, so we're just brushing off because we don't want it on the box. Same this side, just along the tags, like so. And then I'm going to fold two of them in, like so. Just make your normal edges nice and neat, like so. And then I'm just going to pop this on my box to make sure it fits nice and neatly when I fold these ones round. Okay, so you just, again, make your box as you would normally. Now for some reason I just need to get that out for a second. Come on, Mr. Box. Just pop it in, and I know that's going to fit on top of my box because I've already tried it. And there we are. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's lovely, and it's very quick and very simple little box to make. And this one was done in the retired crumb cake, the little gold tassel. And there we are, our little box with a tassel. And I think that would be a beautiful gift for a little candle inside or something like that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment, I'd love to hear from you. If you would like to purchase any of the products used in this project, there's a link below to my shop below here, or there's one on my blog. I'll leave all the measurements on my blog as well. So until next time, take care, bye!